So the Azimio leader, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, was speaking in Kajiado County, and he made it very clear to the public that he has a second option, or rather option B. Just in case the ongoing bipartisan dialogue with the Kenya Kwanza Alliance will fail, we will go back to the street to demonstrate. So just listen to this clip here, short clip, before we proceed into the deeper details of our analysis for today.
Kwa hivyo wananchi, mimi nataka mkae gangari. Mkae gangari. Ili timu yetu itazungumza kule. Lakini ikigonga mwamba, tutapiga firimbi. Mtamwambia nyinyi mjitokeze. Vijana mko tayari? Kalonzo na ile inaitwa Ichungwa waongee. Tumewapatia hao siku chache tu.
Bado maandamano.
So after listening to that clip, I was literally shocked because, you know, many people may disagree with me on this one, but here is the truth. The person who requires and who needs this dialogue meeting to proceed more than anybody else is none other than Raila Amolo Odinga. Why am I saying this? First of all, I want you to realize that it was Raila Odinga himself personally who looked for a mediator to mediate between him and President William Ruto. And I want to assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that Raila Odinga faced it rough. He had a very big challenge on this one. And that is why he went straight to the President of Tanzania, Her Excellency Samia Suluhu, requesting her to come to Kenya so that she can mediate in the dialogue with William Ruto. But what did William Ruto do? William Ruto officially rejected to be mediated by Samia Suluhu. And that is when now Raila Odinga disclosed that information to the public, saying that Samia Suluhu was in Kenya for a few days trying to mediate between him and William Ruto. But Ruto rejected. So that clearly indicates that it was Raila Odinga who looked for a mediator. Secondly, Raila Odinga went to the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, who is his own personal friend. But also President William Ruto rejected. And also Raila Odinga disclosed that information to the public. It was until when William Ruto, I remember, he showed Raila Odinga a green light after making a certain post on his Twitter account saying that if Raila Odinga wants a dialogue, he knows where to find him, he has his own number, he can call him so that they can discuss on the issues that are affecting the people of the Republic of Kenya, not the issues of the handshake. Now that is when now William Ruto agreed to be mediated by the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, because Raila Odinga was insisting that in that meeting there must be a mediator because they have to sign some MOUs, some agreement, and those issues. You know, the reason as to why Raila Odinga was insisting for a mediator is simply because he was saying that William Ruto cannot be trusted, because they can agree on certain issues when they are themselves too, but William Ruto will not, cannot be trusted to form or to deliver what they have discussed in that meeting. So a mediator was so important for Raila Amolo Odinga. Also considering the fact that previously the ongoing partisan talks was rejected by the Azimio la Umoja Alliance following a decision that William Ruto, in fact, it was not going anywhere. So secondly, the reason as to why I'm saying that the person who needs this dialogue meeting is Raila Odinga more than anybody else, I want you to remember that Raila Odinga was officially cornered during the demonstrations. And that is why, if you can still remember also, Raila Odinga was calling for the demonstrations across the country, which he did not attend. There was no any Azimio la Umoja Alliance leader who attended the demonstrations. That is why there were destruction of property. People, started looting. People started theft. It was no longer a demonstration, but it was chaos and violence. And that is why the police had to take that action. At least if Raila Odinga or any Azimio la Umoja Alliance leader would have guided the protesters so that they don't break the law. Everything is guided by the law of Kenya. We follow the constitution. The Fox constitution allows picketing. It allows demonstration. But the same constitution has the regulation of how to picket, how to demonstrate across the country. First of all, the demonstrations must begin from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. legally. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, you should only be having a placard to show that you are protesting, not a stone. I hope that Azimio la Umoja Alliance supporters might listen to this and understand and go ahead and read what the constitution provides for picketing and demonstrate the regulations and the rules that must be followed. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, the demonstrations must be allowed or issued permission by the government. Why is it so important? So that in case there is any other demonstrations around the place that you are demonstrating or the route, you should not collide. You might call for a demonstration and say in Nairobi CBD, but there is another person who has also called for the demonstrations in the same place. So you might collide and chaos might erupt. So that is the importance of the government involved in the demonstrations. Those are the kind of issues that I think majority of leaders do not want to say. And that is why they are misleading the people of the Republic of Kenya who don't know the law. What they are telling them is that the law allows you to demonstrate, but they're not explaining how to demonstrate the rules and the regulations, which are very, very important. So basically, Raila Odinga was cornered and he surrendered to the bipartisan dialogue meeting with President William Ruto. And thirdly, there are some personal interest that Raila Odinga needs in these dialogue bipartisan meetings. All these issues are all about interest, political interest. How will this bipartisan dialogue benefit Raila Odinga politically? There's this issue of formation of a powerful, in quotes, office of the opposition leader, which William Ruto made it very clear that he is ready, and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government is very much ready to do that. Let me just listen to this clip very shortly before we proceed.
Wale ndugu zetu wa upinzani tunataka waendeshe mambo ya upinzani kulingana na sheria ya Kenya. We have absolutely no problem with our brothers in the opposition. They have a constitutional responsibility to discharge. Na hata nimesema nitawasaidia hawa mawaziri. Sasa tumebadilisha standing orders, waende bunge, wajibu maswali huko bunge. Wananchi kutumia wale wabunge wenu mmewachagua, watauliza hao maswali, watajibu. Nimesema vile vile kama wanataka tutengeneze ofisi ya leader of opposition kule bunge, niko tayari to fund na serikali ya Kenya. Awe anatoa statement kutoka asubuhi mpaka jioni, hii serikali imekosa hapa, hii serikali haijafanya hii serikali imekosa pale, mimi sina problem. Ama namna gani? Si ndio?
So that is the part of the advantage that Raila Odinga will enjoy, that just in case the office of the opposition leader will be formed. But In response to all these claims by Raila Odinga, the majority leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Kimani Ichungwa, who is also the co-chair of the dialogue meeting in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance side, responded to Raila Odinga heavily. Let me just show you on the screen what Kimani Ichungwa told Raila Odinga responding to him. Says that, "It is sad. Yesterday I heard him, Raila Odinga, speak, threatening the people of Kenya with blackmail. I want to tell my friend Raila Odinga, please don't blackmail the people of Kenya with chaos. If you have a predetermined outcome of what you want out of the talks, things will not work out like that, my brother. If you want to go back to the protests, go back tomorrow and you will meet with those tasked to deal with the demonstrations." So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the response made by Kimani Ichungwa himself. But as I conclude, I want to say the following, which is very much important to know, by the way. I've always said it here, and I will have a stand on this. The bipartisan or the ongoing bipartisan dialogue between Kenya Kwanza and Azimio are not going anywhere. These are the signs. You heard the Deputy President, Ricky G himself, talk about this, that it is a total waste of time. It is not going anywhere. I want to affirm to you also here. Even Raila Odinga, you have heard him say that he's going back to the street. Those are the clear indications, the red flags. It's just a matter of time. The dialogue is not going anywhere. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me. Please take a second or two and subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Otherwise, I don't have much. Until next time, my name is Jason. Bye-bye.